Being a Longhorn is pride, achievement, family. It's about belonging to a vibrant community that strives for greatness in everything. Being a Longhorn means engaging in STEM education, starting your path to college in elementary, and earning a college degree in high school. Being a Longhorn is a choice to lead, to innovate, to thrive in any setting. Here, you'll discover that learning isn't limited to textbooks. We believe in hands-on experiences that ignite creativity and fuel imagination. As a Longhorn, you have the opportunities to grow beyond the classroom, from the stage to the field. It's a great day to be a Longhorn. And when the time comes to graduate, you'll leave with a sense of accomplishment, knowing that you're prepared for whatever the future holds. The pride of being a Longhorn is something that cannot be described. It's better to experience it and feel it. This is Cedar Hill ISD. We educate, empower, and inspire.
Good evening, Longhorn family. Thank you guys so much for joining us tonight as we present to you our Cedar Hill ISD choice programs for the 24-25 upcoming school year. We are super excited to be with you tonight, and we will jump right in. First, I want to start off by introducing some of our upcoming events. Some has already passed, but we opened our intent to return window just recently here on the 1st of December. We will send out a reminder on the 12th, right before we close that window on December 15th. And then we'll have our waiting list notification to go out to you all on December 19th. The following dates are also, the dates and events are also on our CHISD Choose Your Seat website. So all of our upcoming events will be accessible there as well. Following the notification, we will have our Choose Your Seat showcases. Each principal will have different showcase dates, so they will let you know the details of their particular showcase for that particular program. So you'll get that information. They are starting as early as January 10th, with the exception of Collegiate Prep. Collegiate Prep had one November 29th, but they have two more. And then they will run from the January 10th, I think I said December, January 10th to January 18th. From there, we will have our the closing of our Choose Your Seat application. We will have that on January 9th, or 19th, long day, sorry guys. January 19th, we will close our Choose Your Seat application window, and then we will run our lottery should the weather permit. We'll run it February 9th. If we have any changes to that particular date due to weather, we will let you guys know, but our lottery will be ran January 9th, and we will notify you all. You will have, after notification, you will have until February 20th to accept your seat. And if we do not hear anything by February 20th, you will move to the waiting list, and we will go to the next scholar in line. Tonight, we have the amazing principals of each Choose Your Seat program. They will present their program to you and provide details. You will get the opportunity to ask them questions. You'll have the opportunity to ask us all questions. And we'll provide you any missing information or any additional information you may need to know. I'll go ahead and give a brief snippet. They'll introduce themselves before their program as well. But we have Dr. Lewis of Collegiate Prep. We have Dr. MacArthur from Lake Ridge Montessori. We have Mr. Edmond from the Collegiate Academy and Collegiate High School. And then we have Dr. Nelson, who will be representing our ECA as the Associate of ECA. We have myself, I'm Tiara Brown, the Innovation Coordinator for Cedar Hill ISD. I am navigating Choose Your Seat this year, and I'm extremely excited to work with the team. And then last but not least, we have Dr. Johnson from High Point Fine Arts Academy. I'll give you a brief snippet of Choose Your Seat. Choose Your Seat, those are our school of choice programs within CHISD. We have programs at the elementary, middle school, and high school level. New scholars, they can submit applications. We open the window for applications November 13th. We will close that window January 19th. For our current scholars, you will have the intent to return application, which opened December 1st. That will run through December 15th. And remember, if you are returning, it is definitely contingent upon attendance, grades, and being in good standing. And if you should fall out of good standing, the principals of each campus will notify you. So we have our intent to return closing December 19th. And then now we'll just go into our first program of choice representing Fine Arts Academy. We have Dr. Johnson.
Okay, so in terms of, this is information that actually involves several campuses. And that was the pre-K, kinder, and the kinder choice programs. That's something that's offered at all the elementaries and related to High Point Elementary, Lakewood Elementary, as well as collegiate. So that is tuition-based options that are available. And then $550 a month. And then if you're an employee of the district, you have a little bit of a discount. Again, free pre-K and kinder enrollment for remaining CHISD elementary campuses as well. And they open in the spring. So if that's something that will serve your family, absolutely entertain it. And we welcome you here. So which program is right for your scholar? So with our elementary programs, we have High Point, we have collegiate, and we have Lake Ridge. So first is me, Dr. Johnson. I'm the principal of the Fine Arts Academy at High Point. These are just some of the great pictures that our scholars have showcased for the things that we offer on our campus. Currently, we have fine arts in terms of, we have orchestra, we have advanced art, we have dance, we're working to get theater embedded, and then we have advanced music as well. So just where the kids get to explore different fine arts, and then soon to be is to integrate the fine arts with the curriculum within the content areas. So for High Point, it's Fine Arts Academy. We serve pre-K through kinder through fifth grade scholars. It's a rigorous fine arts experience. It's academic environment while it's incorporating the arts. So that's our whole focus. So the question is your child a right fit for our program, or is the program the right fit for your scholar? So ask yourself these questions. Is your child creative and self-disciplined? Does your child enjoy showcasing their talents? Does your child has an interest in art-infused classes that incorporate self-control, discipline, focus, and tolerance? So as you look at the spectrum of our program, it is run from pre-K through fifth grade. When you look at just the diagram that we have here, pre-K, kinder, and first grade, they start out in the fine arts awareness. So this is where the formal education comes from, and in terms of just helping them to understand or just being aware of what is to come in their latter years at the elementary experience. So they enjoy career plays, integration of project-based learning, fine arts, and literature. Then informal education, just field trips that may support the fine arts, library events, as well as cultural events and showcases. As your kids get to second and third grade, it becomes more of an exploration. So now they have fine arts project-based learning, but it's 2 per year. They also will continue to fine tune or just look at arts and literature based on different genres. Career explorations as well, learning to audition and designing costumes as well for that fine art, for that theater arts piece, as well as dance. That happens there too. Informal education at that level, you have where still focus on field trips, getting them exposed to different things and arts that are in the community. You have mentorships. We have clubs and extracurricular opportunities for the scholars, cultural events and showcases, as well as fine arts summer camps. And then when your scholar gets to fourth and fifth grade, this is where it becomes fine arts application. So now you have fine arts performances, in which all the grade levels have been performing this year. But you have specialized courses such as dance, theater arts, advanced art, orchestra, choir, music production. We have contests, art showcase, plays, concerts, and then as well, project-based learning takes place in fourth and fifth grade, as well as just career day guest speakers and so forth. As far as informal education, same thing applies. They're going to be exposed to field trips, mentorships that specialized in the program, clubs, extracurricular opportunities. They have cultural events, as well as master classes after school. That's an option as well. Fine arts summer camps, as well as music that ties to or aligns or partners with college and university field trips. As far as the interest meetings for fine arts, we currently have one June the 10th from 6 to p.m. We have one January the 13th, which is a Saturday from 10 a.m. to 11. And then we have an interest meeting from January the 18th. Upon visiting these meetings, you'll learn more detail about what the program offers. And then if you have questions or just want to explore or see other things that are happening on campus, that's where it'll occur during the interest meetings. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Johnson, for sharing information about your program at the Fine Arts Academy at High Point Elementary School. Hello to you, the community, our Facebook visitors. I am Dr. Xavier Lewis, the extremely proud principal of Collegiate Preparatory Elementary School. I've had the honor of serving as the principal here for 3 years. I serve alongside one of the greatest assistant principals we have in the district, Naisha Palmer McKinney, who has also been my assistant principal for 3 years, and our counselor is Tangi Smith, and she's been our counselor here for 5 years. At Collegiate Prep, our mission is to empower independent learners who advocate for their mastery of academics to be college and career ready, and our vision is to frame the masterpiece in all of our scholars. We do that through offering programs at our school that prepare our students to be ready to have their associate's degree by the time they graduate from high school. So at Collegiate Prep Elementary School, we do have scholars pre-K through 5th grade, and we have an acceptance process for our entire campus. Once your scholar gets accepted onto our campus, your scholar will be asked to do AVID projects each 6 weeks, which are projects that are age appropriate, that prepare our students to be ready for college. And so these projects could include our scholars having to do a research project on an HBCU. They could have to develop their own university, or they could simply have to read a book and utilize our writing strategies to come up with a response on what they read about. Other things that we do at our campus is we have a National Elementary Honor Society. These scholars help to lead our school. They handle things like helping make sure that our lunch menus are nutritious and that all of our scholars are enjoying what we serve at lunch each day. They do our morning announcements each and every morning. They also help out with lunch duties and other duties around campus with our primary students. Our Honor Society play a big role in the success of our campus. We also operate in the 6 pillars of character at our school. We utilize those 6 characters to help build leadership within our scholars. So one of the things that we're doing at our campus this year to build leadership is we're offering a Scholar Business Expo, where our scholars that currently own businesses will get to come up one day and sell their goods to the community, and they get to keep all of the profit. The school profits nothing. But with this program, we're teaching our students at as young as 5 years old how to be a boss. And so we're working with them to help develop their businesses and make sure that their business plans are well executed so that when we do have our entrepreneur fair, our scholars will be fully prepared. That's just one of the things that we do at our school. But my philosophy as the principal is we put scholars first here at Collegiate Prep. So no matter what academic level your scholar is on, we will work with your scholar and make sure that they're utilizing those great college-ready strategies for them to be successful in the classroom. So a little bit about our school is that we do start at 8:05 in the morning. We end at 3:20, and we offer right at school on our campus for anyone that needs after-school care. We have 494 scholars currently that attend Collegiate Prep, and we offer GT programming and other special services, whether it's dyslexia, 504, special education. All of those programs are offered here at Collegiate Prep to better serve your scholar and their needs. So one of the things that we look for in a prep scholar is truly someone that can operate at an accelerated pace, has strong leadership skills, and a scholar that will be accountable for their own learning. An example of something we do at Collegiate Prep is our teachers will share that they have an assignment that is due next Friday. The scholars are responsible for putting that assignment in their planner and sharing that with their parents to make sure that their parents are aware of what they have upcoming. All of our scholars currently have AVID binders, and within those AVID binders, we use that to organize our notes, things that we need to take home and bring back to school, and we organize different assignments that we have for our subjects that are ongoing. So if you are listening to what we offer at Collegiate Prep and you are interested, then I invite you to come to one of my interest meetings. I'm hosting my next one on Friday, January the 12th at 8:30 a.m. The next one will be Thursday, January 18th at 5 p.m. Both of these sessions are occurring when I have events going on our campus where you will be able to come up and ask my current parents questions, my staff questions, and you may also ask some of the scholars questions. If you attend the Thursday, January 18th event, you will actually be there live for our Scholar Business Expo and get to see all of the businesses that our scholars have on our campus and see if there's something you'd be interested in your scholar participating in the next school year. Some of the accomplishments that our school has accomplished over the last 3 years is we now have a nationally recognized PTA. We are in the top 15% of schools in the state of Texas, and we are in the top 40% of schools in nationwide. Our school also has been named in Texas as 2024 Best Elementary School. And we're very excited about the work that our scholars are doing that has led to us to get that designation. We do require parent support on our campus. So when we say require, rather, I should say it's an expectation. Our parents help to facilitate our school store. Our PTA is very strong, and our All-Pro Dads. Our All-Pro Dads and PTA run our car line before school. They help me do lunch duty. And they also have grade level representatives assigned to each grade level that assist the teachers. Ultimately, the culture of this campus is excellence. It's my expectations that everyone that comes on this campus is working hard to meet their goals. And so if you are interested in anything that I've shared, please join me on one of the last 2 dates that we're offering interest meetings, or you can call me at the school and I'd be more than willing to answer any questions. Have a great day.
Thank you, Dr. Lewis, for that amazing information about Collegiate Prep Elementary School. Hello, everyone. I'm Dr. Amanda MacArthur, and I'm the proud principal of Lake Ridge Elementary School. I'm here just to share a little information about our Montessori program. Some of you may not know that Dr. Maria Montessori developed Montessori over a century ago. So it has been around for a really long time. One thing that the Montessori program fosters is independence, collaboration, critical thinking, self-control, and all of these things are based on the development of the whole child. Now, Montessori is very different from a traditional program. One thing I will say about Montessori is that they don't receive letter grades, and they work on their work until they exhibit mastery. And so in those Montessori classrooms, those scholars will not move on until they show mastery. Also, you will notice in our Montessori classrooms, there are multi-age scholars. So you have 3-year-olds, 4-year-olds, and 5-year-olds in one classroom working at totally different levels based on their development. In Upper Montessori, we have 4th and 5th graders in one classroom. And in our Lower Montessori class, we have 1st, 2nd, and 3rd graders. I will tell you, it is quite a sight to see. Also, in our Montessori program, there are fewer assessments. Now, scholars, they really like that part about the Montessori program. And so there are no letter grades and there are fewer assessments. And so our teachers, which are called Montessori guides in those classrooms, they evaluate our scholars by basically saying if they are progressing, if they have mastered the content, or if they're still developing. And so it's a continuum of their learning. So that is why they do not receive letter grades. Another difference between Montessori and traditional programming is that we do not recognize scholars for doing good work. We do not praise them for doing what they're supposed to do. The focus is more on their effort. And we want our scholars to be excited about their own work, not necessarily how their teacher feels about their work, but how do they feel about the work. And so intrinsic motivation is something that we really push in our Montessori classrooms. I will tell you a few benefits about Montessori. Scholars learn at their own pace. They are able to select their own experiences and materials within that classroom. Also, the environment is very family oriented and community based. One thing I will tell you about our primary class, just over Thanksgiving, our 3, 4, and 5-year-olds prepared their own Thanksgiving feast with the support of their uh, Montessori guide as well as their parents. So parents came up, they did not direct our scholars, they simply facilitated, but our scholars, they made corn, pie, lemonade, biscuits, a whole feast prepared by 3, 4, and 5-year-olds. And we were just so proud of them. Also, our scholars in Montessori, they are given an opportunity to ask questions, to probe deeply, and to make connections to what they are learning. One thing that I like to share with our parents about Montessori is that their learning does not end at school, because a lot of the information that they learn in the Montessori program, we expect for our parents to have those same expectations at home. We want them to continue to nurture an environment in which our scholars are being independent, when they are thinking critically and solving problems on their own. And so it is just a wonderful way to learn. As you see, our Montessori program starts at the age of 3 years old. And so if your scholar is accepted at the age of 3, they will be able to engage in this amazing learning experience with 3, 4, and 5-year-olds. Now, as you see, there is tuition for our pre-K 3 and 4-year-olds if they are not eligible to receive the services for free, but you have to be eligible for free pre-K. However, the program is free for all of our kindergarten through 5th grade scholars. And so if you're sitting there thinking, is this program a right fit for your scholar? I want you to think about these things. Does your child enjoy learning using hands-on experience? You will see there are so many materials for our scholars to interact with in the classroom. There's not a lot of technology, nor is there a lot of paper pencil tasks. So everything is hands-on. As I stated before, is your child interested in learning in a family-friendly, community-based environment? They are truly a community of learners. They support one another throughout the day. And if there is ever an issue, they set the tone and they set the expectation to resolve those issues without the Montessori guide. It is all student-led. And lastly, does your child enjoy working independently? They work at their own pace. The teacher and guide simply facilitates. And so if this is something that describes your child, I want you to come to our interest meeting. We have 3 coming up really soon. The first one is January 11th from 6 to 7. The next one is January 16th from 6 to 7, and January 17th from 6 to 7. All of these meetings are in person, and you will be able to meet all of our Montessori guides who are teachers. And so you can ask them questions and learn more about our scholars' experience in their classrooms. All of our guides are Montessori certified. We have 1 certified guide in each grade band, and they are very experienced and they love Montessori. And so I would love for you to come out, learn more about our program, and learn more from our Montessori guides. So I hope to see you soon.
Thank you. So I will start off our secondary schools. I'm John Edmond. I'm the principal of Collegiate Academy Middle School, as well as Collegiate High School and the STEM Center. So at Collegiate Academy Middle School, as well as the high school, our motto is pride, purpose, and perseverance. Our campus mission is to recognize, support, and promote success for highly motivated, self-directed scholars. And our vision is for our scholars to be empowered with the knowledge, skills, character, and love of learning to be globally competitive and conscientious contributors. For our program, we actually serve again 6 through 8 for the academy and 9 through 12 for the high school. The focus is accelerated instruction with pre-advanced placement, advanced placement, and dual credit courses to prepare for post-secondary education. The academy scholars particularly can expect to take courses at an accelerated pace and actually provide them with some high school credit during their 8th grade year. We have STEM clubs and P3, which we'll explain a little bit more what that looks like and sound for us. But our STEM clubs give scholars an opportunity to embrace what STEM may look like, do different activities after school and sometimes during school. And it expands to that opportunity to go into our STEM center as an 8th grade scholar, which we provide, again, high school credit and some certifications as they lead into their senior year. As far as our P3, it is a 90-minute block of time where scholars can do either club hour or they can do study aids, or sometimes we just do our advisory and we provide information. So depending on exactly where your scholar is academically and support what they need, they may be in any of those ranges for P3. The collegiate high school and academy has had a lot of success over the past few years, being top 100 schools in the U.S., as well as graduates who have gone to serve the community and with great strides and great careers and going to some of the top universities as well as Ivy Leagues. For our time, if you are interested in a rigorous education that focuses on high academic need, we are here for you. We have Tuesday, December 19th for our time, 6 to 7 p.m., and we are doing face-to-face only, as well as a Saturday date from 9 to 10 and Tuesday, January 16, 2024 from 6 to 7. Now, particularly for our high school program, you see our scholars here, graduation is a must. We have 100% graduation rate, and we have 90% scholars who are graduating with their associates. That's the unique part of our program. It is free for our scholars, and it helps to reduce the debt for our parents. So we really promote our scholars to do their best starting in 6th grade, which is the reason why we have a rigorous pathway to support them to be prepared once they start 9th grade as a college student. For our particular campus, Collegiate currently operates under the magnet school model. Beginning in 9th, scholars can earn up to 60 hours of college credit or for their associates with Dallas College. For their 11th and 12th grade years, they actually do not attend to our campus. They go to school at Cedar Valley College full-time, and they're immersed in the college experience. So we're excited to see how that is a shift for a lot of our scholars, and that's the reason why we really press independence and that support for the rigor of our academic program. Eligibility to actually enter into the program, 80% average in all core subjects for reading, language, arts, math, science, and social studies. And we also are looking for a minimum measurement of academic progress on our MAPS exam. So that's about 70% for MAP, 70% for reading. And if your scholars are shifting down or more, that's where we'd be able to look at your overall experience to provide you acceptance or not. And again, for us, we're having the exact same dates and times for our choice program for the middle school and the high school. So if your scholars are anywhere between 6th through 10th grade, you're welcome to join us. 11th to 12th, we also look at what programs you've already done, what are your core classes, as well as what college class you've already had. And that will determine as far as placement for our program.
Good evening, and thank you all for joining us to learn more about the Early College Academy at Cedar Hill High School. I am Dr. Nelson. I'm the associate principal for our program. I have a great team that I work with. We have our counselor, Marissa Garman, who is dedicated to our Early College Academy program. And then our campus principal, head principal is Mr. Joffrey. All right, so just a little bit about the Early College Academy at Cedar Hill High School. All right, the Early College Academy is designed to serve incoming 9th graders who have the determination to attend college. We target first-generation college students and then also students who have been historically underrepresented in higher education. So you may be thinking, is this program right for your child? Well, if your child is interested in obtaining an associate's degree at no cost while in high school, then this program is a good fit for your child. If they are the first one to attend college in your family, if they're part of an underserved minority group, or if your child is interested in participating in extracurricular activities such as athletics and fine arts, this program is a good fit for your child. One of the great things about our program is that students can participate in college courses while in high school, while enjoying the benefits of a traditional high school. Our students are involved in, we offer so many different activities, clubs, organizations for our students, and they are able to participate in some of those, again, while being in high school and in college. If this program is something that you think you're interested in, we would love to talk to you and hear more from you. We do have some upcoming parent information meetings. Parent interest meetings. The first one is going to be on Wednesday, December 20th from 6 to 7 p.m. at the high school. We have one Thursday, January 11th. This one is going to be a morning meeting. So if the evening meetings don't work for you, then please come out and join us on January 11th from 9:30 to 10:30 a.m. And then our last meeting, parent interest meeting, will be Thursday, January 18th from 6 to 7 p.m. We look forward to hearing from you. Please reach out to us, come to these meetings, and learn more about our program.
Thank you all. Thank you, leaders, for sharing such amazing information on the programs. I can truly say you guys are doing some amazing things here in Cedar Hill ISD. So if you've heard something tonight, parents, that has piqued your interest, I truly, truly invite you to go learn more information at the upcoming showcase dates. They are also available on the website. And I'm so sorry, Dr. Nelson. We put your interest meeting dates here. And we know how technology works. It works, but when it doesn't work, it doesn't work. So we do also have everyone's interest meeting dates on our Choose Your Seat website. That's www.chisd.net/choose your seat. So if you've missed any of the above or the presented dates, you can find the information there as well. I will speak a bit before we close out about the overall application process. Let me start by saying thank you, parents, for being patient with us as we have received so many phone calls. We've tried to get back to every single phone call. I can't even say within 24 hours, within the business day. I have a dynamic team behind Choose Your Seat. We have amazing leaders within Cedar Hill ISD overseeing the program, and we have an amazing innovation department who's also overseeing the process to ensure every single program is full to capacity, as they should be. So I will share contact information, and we will continue to support that. And thank you for your patience. We do have the SchoolMint platform navigating our application process this year. So you can apply again by visiting the Choose Your Seat webpage, and you will see the Apply Here button. Once you hit the Apply Here button, you will be directed to our SchoolMint platform. If you do not have a profile, it will prompt you to create a profile. You have to create a profile to apply. That will take under 5 minutes to do. Once you do that, you will go through a 10-minute application, and then you will go all the way to the end until you see the submit button. If you do not hit the submit button, your scholar's application has not been turned in. If you have questions about that, we have the click steps on our Choose Your Seat website as well. You can call our office, and I will be sharing contact information. So I'll start with the current scholars. Again, our application for current scholars opened December 1st this week. We've experienced a bit of turmoil with the application. So if you have not received your current scholar intent to return confirmation, you will be getting that by tomorrow close of business. So it's not just one parent. We've had several calls regarding intent to return. So we'll be sending out notification there. And moving forward, when you get to the end of the intent to return application, you will actually see a confirmation screen that lets you know that we've received your application. And again, it is definitely dependent upon good standing eligibility. And if your scholar is not in good standing, the campus will reach out to you individually. But we are going to say, we hope to see you next year, our returning scholars. We hope to see all of our returning scholars next year. For those that do not wish to remain in your program of choice, or if you want to change program of choice programs, you will indicate that by going to the intent to return application, and it will ask you specific questions regarding your intent to return. You will answer those, and then the application will prompt you to the piece that you will need to fill out. So you will no longer see a new scholar application on the intent to return scholar. We just fixed that glitch today. So again, thank you for your patience. Again, all of our deadlines are on our Choose Your Seat website, CHISD.net/choose your seat. You will have a full detailed list of upcoming events in the entire parent deadline. I won't repeat that information for you, but it is definitely accessible there. Our contact information, all general password, reset, any general questions regarding the Choose Your Seat process. If you have not received a confirmation, but remember, we'll be sending that out by tomorrow business. If you do not receive that, then we encourage you to reach out. We are here to help. We are excited to help you guys, as we are excited to fill our programs to capacity. We can be reached at 972-291-1581, extension 4606. Please do not put the 291-4606 without typing the 1581 first, because it will not go to the Choose Your Seat phone line. It will go to a deadline. That line is not, it's not in service. So that's one mistake a lot of our parents made. So I definitely want to encourage you to call, but you have to put the 1581. And once you're connected, you have to put the 4606 extension. We also want to make sure you guys have received our new Choose Your Seat email, which is regchoice@chisd.net. Please, again, make sure you are not, you're refraining from reaching out to different email accounts, as we are really, really trying to streamline our communication process. We really want to take as much as we can away from the principals and help as much as we can. And we try to navigate most of our Choose Your Seat communication, well, all of it, through Schoolment and through our regchoice@chisd.net. So if you have any questions regarding the application process, please reach out. We encourage it. At this time, we will take all questions, and we will take all questions, concern, and general inquiries. Oh, okay.
Let's see, when can we get a curriculum for the Montessori program, specifically for pre-K? So there's an overview of what our grade levels learn, pre-K, lower and upper, primary, lower and upper. There's a synopsis on our district website. Well, actually, you can go to our campus website and you can see the different things that they are learning, from cultural, sensorial, practical life. It's just some of the things, and it differs by grade band, but some of that information is on our district website. On our campus website. And then if you want more specific information, please come to our interest meeting, and our Montessori guys will be able to share specifically what each grade band is learning.
Hi, this is Dr. Nelson. I see a question. Does a scholar have to be first generation college to apply to early college And the answer is no, they do not have to be first generation.
I also see a question that says, what's the difference between early college and high school collegiate? That's a great question. I'll start off by saying they are very similar. Early college, high school has the option to participate in other traditional high school student organizations, as well as attend the early college pathway, which is where you would attend college classes leading up to an associate's degree or 60 college credit hours. Whereas the high school collegiate, they also have organizations, but they are a high academic focus. And Mr. Edmonds said it best. I think he used the term the magnet school model. They are truly focused on academics. And I do know for all prep pathway, you will have to submit your MAP scores to ensure that the rigor is to the level that you will be able to be successful. So one is academic focus and one is give you a little bit more of the traditional feel. And let me start by saying it does give you the traditional feel, but we truly encourage our scholars to limit the number of organizations, because as you get towards your senior year, you won't have as much room in your schedule. But again, it's still available if you go that route. Dr. Nelson, Mr. Edmond, please chime in if I've missed anything regarding your particular differences with your program.
No, I just wanted to just expand a little bit on your last comment. So basically, in the student schedule, because we have 8 periods. Currently, we're on an AB block schedule. And so they have 4 periods one day and 4 periods the next day. And so when you talked about the limiting of how many activities they can be in, that's more so for the ones that's built into the schedule. Of course, we have all kind of organizations and clubs that meet before and after school. For those during the school day, they can absolutely do that too. But we have some students, they just have all kind of interests and want to do all the activities, and they just can't do that.
Dr. Nelson, could you give us a few examples of what's built in the day and a few examples of what's built, around the school day, before, after school, just so parents are aware?
Yeah, so those are the clubs that are going to be before and after school, like Red Army, the STEP team. We have, the different interests. We have the Pokemon club. We have all kinds of clubs and organizations in the school day. I'm talking about those that are the ones that earn credits. Your band, athletics, ROTC. Those are the ones that I'm talking about. The courses that they take where they're actually earning credits for. Those are the ones that's going to be built into the schedule. And then outside of the schedule, it may be something for females or something, a leadership program or something like that. That's going to be a club or an organization.
Thank you so much for that clarification. Mr. Edmond, did you want to add anything?
Yes, for the collegiate high school side of things, we do have choir, band, and art, and we allow our scholars to actually transfer, to travel over to the high school to have opportunities that are happening at Cedar Hill High School. So that's kind of where our partnership comes in. But again, what's very unique, I would say the difference between the two is our juniors and seniors are at CVC. So as of right now, the juniors and seniors for the Cedar Hill High School, they're remaining on campus to allow them to have those other courses in their schedule. But our scholars have that college experience starting their junior year where their independence is kind of a little different there. So they were not able to have that a part of their schedule for the academic part, but they can go to before and after school opportunities, which they also can do things on the college level through the college and do those programs as well on certain days.
Thank you so much. When I submitted my kids' application to the website, it does not say their CHISD. Yes, that is correct. For some reason, within the SchoolMet platform, once you submit your application, it will generate an application ID, and it's very confusing because it's under the student ID section. It's under student ID question, but if you go out of your application, you'll see at the top of your child's profile, the actual CHISD ID should be in the top left. If it is not, you can call our office and we can confirm for you, but pretty much it will not save in a SchoolMet platform without an ID. If it's showing incorrect, we can change it manually, because after that piece was fixed within SchoolMet, some parents had already submitted their application, but it should be showing now. But again, we invite you to reach out to us via email and or phone just to confirm. Great question. Thank you. I don't see any more questions. Does anybody see any questions that we have not addressed?
I've addressed questions, and so those that we have not been addressed, those are the ones that I am showing on the screen at this time. So some of the ones y'all went back to, I had already addressed. There's one that you'll see in there about the ratio of Montessori, and Dr. MacArthur answered that for me, and it is in the comment section. So for those that were asking, what is the ratio? It's 2 to 18 right now. And Dr. MacArthur, do you want to elaborate more on that?
Sure. In our primary classes, we have 2 primary classes, which consist of our 3, 4, and 5-year-olds. And so each of those classes do have a Montessori aid to support the Montessori guides. In our lower and upper classrooms, we have currently 1 Montessori guide who in each classroom, but we have an aide who supports all of the classrooms. So the aide is on a rotation schedule. And so she goes into each of those classrooms to support the scholars and the Montessori guides.
So, Ms. Carmen, that's a great question. First of all, I'm sorry. I hope the other question was answered clearly. Thank you, Doc. So as far as the scholars going to college, the college professors actually come to our campus for 9th and 10th grade. Our scholars will start a college course as early as 9th grade. They'll have 1 course per semester. 10th grade, they'll have 2 courses per semester, which are typically on B days. And again, the professor is on our campus at that time. Sometimes it's a dual credit professor, which means it's one of our teachers who's teaching a college course. The other time, it's also the professor from the college physically on campus teaching our scholars. Now, as far as juniors and seniors, we do have transportation that takes scholars from our school, our main campus, to Cedar Valley and back to our main campus. Scholars will be a part of any other transportation. So if they live in the neighborhood, live in the area, the neighborhood buses will take them to Collegiate, and then we have buses from Collegiate to Cedar Valley. All other scholars, if they are out of district or if they choose to drive, for instance, they can actually drive to the campus as long as they have a license, insurance, and everything is legal. That is what we have in place for them, because we want to also make sure that our scholars are prepared and safe.
I think we are good as it relates to questions. I'll give you our email and contact information just one more time, just to ensure and encourage that you reach out. We're at 972-291-15. Thank you, 1581 extension 4606, and we can be reached at choice@chisd.net, and we encourage you to reach out, and we encourage you to attend the interest meetings and get more information on the particular program that piques your interest. Thank you guys so much for joining us, and we truly hope to see you within our CHISD Choose Your Seat program for the 24-25 school year.
Thank you all.
Have a great night.